That smells like poppin' bees.
What's poppin' bees?
What's poppin' bees? Welcome back to BeerSos. Alright, we're going. What up?
Hello.
So
We on video.
I'm nervous.
Good looking.
We good looking?
Good
today?
looking.
Okay, let me think.
I didn't shower, so I'm wearing this.
Yeah, there's no
Water.
There's no water in your house today. Why is that?
Construction or something.
Yeah.
I feel like 24 hours notice is like, I guess how long, I don't know. I was going to say 24 hours notice isn't enough time for me to prepare with no water, but like even if I had a week, I can't actually prepare.
Because the thing is the same thing happened to my house like 2 weeks ago, and they gave us notice like, yo, at between 8 and 5 p.m., like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., there's gonna be no fucking water. Wash out, right?
You
So,
just took a shit.
yeah, I prepped. For me, I prepped. I had a bunch of water,
Yeah.
but I needed to poo really fucking bad. So I went into your bathroom. There's no water in there,
Yep.
by the way. So took a fucking shit, and there's just poo like around the
Yeah.
bowl.
And when we open the bowl back up, it's going to be like moved.
Yeah.
Like it's going to go from one side to the
Like
other.
it looks like someone glue gunned Play-Doh
Yeah.
to the side of the
No,
toilet bowl and then just left it there.
Yeah, it's gonna
So-
it's gonna be a living being by the fucking time we go check.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like an amoeba.
Not looking forward to that.
No,
It's gonna be fun though. But this is first video podcast.
video podcast.
Woo!
Check the
Let's
shirts.
Check the fucking
We're wearing
shirts.
the shirts.
We have no more. You can't buy
BeerSos.
anymore.
This
Sorry
is
about
just-
that.
Just for us.
Yeah, this is just for us
Yeah.
and like the OG.
This shit gets
fans of
girls too. So
BeerSos. No, it doesn't.
this is why you should buy this used from me with signature.
Dude, you know what fucking sucks too? Is if I'm on a date with a girl, most of the time she'll know
Yeah.
about BeerSos.
Yeah.
Just because if you go on my Instagram for 2 fucking seconds,
Yep.
it's like in the link tree.
Yeah.
Like it's the first link in my bio. It's very clear like
And
what
then
I do.
And then like she'll go on BeerSos and the first post will be like, Derek saying all Asians look the same, and she'll be like, "What the fuck?
so, like,
who is this degenerate?"
I never know how to soft launch it to people when I go on a date with them. I just went on a date with a lovely woman like a couple days ago, right? And we were talking about
What if you
like,
get married? This could be like. This
I
could
get
be,
married
you can
to
make a cold edit to this. So if you get married in like 3 years,
Yeah.
they can take like, I just met this beautiful woman, and they can cut to you getting married. It'll be cold.
that could be very fucking interesting. But we were talking about our jobs,
Yeah.
right? I work as a video editor. I'm not gonna say her job. It's
What
not
does she
fucked
do?
up. Well, she's
Gabagoo. She white?
no,
Whoa.
actually,
Wait, what race is she?
she's a cross between Filipino and Iranian,
Iranian,
Yeah,
Persian,
Iranian? I don't know.
Iranian.
I think it's Iranian. But so she was like, "Yo, besides work, what do you do?" And I said, "I think you fucking know what I do."
Yeah.
Because it's like she's not. We're not in the same friend group, but she knows people that I know, and like
Word gets around.
word
like,
gets around.
Yeah, have you seen these two cute Asian podcasters? They live in Vancouver.
So like, is this
I
a
want to have
red
sex
flag?
with them.
Is this a red flag? What we do? Like, it's always
yes.
interesting to soft.
Yep.
Like, I have to soft launch it to individuals.
I think it is a red flag, but a lot of times when people say red flag, it just means out of the ordinary. I don't like, but yeah, have you seen that TikTok trend that's like, if he knows anything about makeup, that's a body.
What do you mean that's a body?
Like, oh fuck, I don't really know how to explain it, but there's a TikTok trend that's like, if he has a skincare routine, that's a body. It's like when he knows stuff about girls or he's done this, it like counts as like having like a body. A body is like when you have
Oh,
sex
like
with
a
somebody.
body count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's like a slut. So he's like a man
Yeah,
slut.
like
Yeah.
oh, if he drinks peach Bellini, that's a body, right? People will say like, oh, if he has a podcast, that's a red flag. But like, I have a skincare routine.
I have a skincare routine.
I feel like that's how is that a body, guys? I don't know. I'm just projecting.
Can we
right now.
normalize men taking care of their fucking selves? Can we normalize? Men will use 3-in-1 shampoo. My cousin has the same fucking genetics as me. Has the same genetics.
Basically
as me,
the same,
right?
yeah.
He just looks. I swear, like, because he uses 3-in-1 shampoo, his hair just looks scuffed, bro. It's like perma mustard.
He's not queer baiting like us.
No, yeah, that hat is queer baiting, by the way. That's a crazy hat, bro. You're gonna get called out for that shit.
What if I like
No, dude. You know when you roll up the shirt and then put it like this?
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about when you do this? No. When you do this?
Why would you do that? I've never done that.
You've never done this before.
You're a professional queer baiter.
I don't want to out myself. What the fuck? But yeah, this is our first video podcast. What up, guys? I hope you're doing well. We were. Okay, man.
I've never been on video like this before.
So are you nervous to be on video?
No, I'm so excited, dude, because I never listened to podcasts before, but I finally found one that I like.
Bad Friends, right?
Bad Friends with Bobby Lee.
If you could find the most controversial podcast, you found it, bro.
No, it's the most controversial podcast is probably like there's probably like a racist podcast out there.
There's probably like
Gabagool
podcast.
Yeah. Like Gabagool podcast.
Yeah, like there's probably something fucked up right there.
But I don't know. So I've been watching that a lot, and now like we're doing video podcasts. I'm so psyched to do it because I want to be Bobby Lee when I grow up. Well,
don't say
actually, Tijuana. That wasn't real. I don't think.
What?
I'm defending my bro.
What?
You know
what
when
was real?
He had like that relationship. Well, I don't know. He had that one night stand with the underage girl in Mexico.
I didn't even know about that.
Bobby Lee?
I didn't know about that.
Oh.
I can't even comment. I know nothing about it. But
I'm defending bro.
This is I'm just gonna give you guys a disclaimer right now for everyone watching the video podcast. This is not gonna be good.
It'll be great.
No, but I mean like this
good.
is our first time doing a video podcast.
Yeah.
Remember when we first fucking started BeerSos? That shit was awful. That shit was really bad. So when we first start video podcast, I promise you, I fucking solemnly swear to you, this won't be good.
But why?
And the next 10 won't be good.
I think it'll be. Why?
It's a new challenge for us. We don't even know how to work our cameras that well yet.
No, but I think the footage looks okay. I think it'll be good.
You think it'll be good? Okay.
I disagree.
High hopes. We bought lighting and everything.
I mean, it's harder to like a lot of this. I mean, you just have to cut and place. Like it's the first video, the first podcast we did. I just didn't really know how to talk, or I didn't know how to improv and like keep conversation going.
Yeah,
that's why it was bad. We weren't very experienced in talking to a mic, but this is like. I think this is good.
I think this is like a minimal step up from what we've previously been doing.
Not minimal, but I think we know what we're doing more than we did before. And
surely.
100%. I don't think it'll be bad. I think, we'll get better as time goes on. But you know what? I think as long as we queer bait in the camera,
then we'll be okay. But I originally wanted to start video podcasts for season 3 of BeerSos, but we were like, why don't we just start it now?
And what was the thing that pushed us to start it right now?
Well, you were like, we could die soon, and I want to do a video podcast.
But also...
Oh, yeah. Also, the reason why we bought lighting rigs, fucking
cameras,
$1,000+ cameras. The reason why we're going all out is because on top of Derek, I have also recently dropped out of school.
Let's go.
Let's go. 2 dropouts. Get me, motherfucker. Yeah, 2 fucking dropouts. That's crazy.
How gay am I sitting? This is a dropout.
I want to slide it in you right now. Like, what the fuck is that? Is that on camera?
I'm sitting in missionary.
That's crazy, dude.
This is how a dropout sits.
Yeah, that's how a dropout sits.
Yeah.
We're 2 fucking dropouts. That is absolutely insane. Derek dropped out last year, and we published an episode called "Dropped Out of Content to Pursue Full-Time Part 1." But that was part 1. We didn't know there'd be a part 2 until now.
Dropped out to pursue content creation.
Yeah, and this is kind of crazy following the Derek Gerard episode, because on the last episode of BeerSos, I don't know if you guys caught it, but Derek Gerard, famous YouTuber, was pushing me to drop out as on top of Derek's dropout, and I didn't think I was gonna do it. But then, because we recorded that episode what seems like a while ago, huh?
I don't even know, like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago, maybe up to a month ago, and I thought about it a lot. And I've been ever since you dropped out, I was thinking about it.
I think, dude, I had that ripple effect on a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of
even
like...
Hannah was like,
I know.
Damn.
It's sort of like, what's a similar one? Like, we inspired someone DM'd us today. It was like, I want to start a podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
When you're like the first person to do something, you can inspire people. Like, you were the first person, or I was one of the first people to...
Get your ears pierced.
Get my ears pierced, yeah. Or start acting zesty,
Yeah, you normalized it in the Vancouver community, I think, actually.
Or like our community.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Or like... So I definitely had the influence because it sits in the back of your head like, oh, Derek did it, right? Because being the first person to present is scary, right? But you can present. It's easier to present second,
like a fucking school
project.
Yeah,
a school project or anything. But like if you can follow up with your friend, it's so much easier.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it was a lot easier for me because I know, like, it's not like you dropped out and it was the end of the fucking world.
I think that's what you thought it would
and
be,
that's
right?
exactly what I thought it was.
Or
like.
everybody thinks it's like that, where it's like, because I mean, dropping out here, especially as an Asian person with the Asian standards of like, go be a doctor.
Oh my fucking god!
Right?
No, you can do that, but it's just like Jesus Christ, man. I was not ready for
Well,
that.
people have been telling me that my whole life. Go
Like,
be a doctor. Go be a lawyer.
Okay,
Right. So it's like taboo. It sort of feels like It's like you're not supposed to do that.
yeah.
There's like things you're not supposed to do, like hit your wife, do drugs, drop out of school. That's like
I'm two of the
things.
three. I'm two ways of the three. Like like
Wait.
I'm two of the three. Not the beat the wife one. Though.
Oh.
Not there. I'm not there.
I'm 2 out of 3, but I don't do drugs.
Oh gosh.
So it's like I mean, it seems scary. Like,
yeah.
What were you thinking? Like, how were you like shitting your pants?
I was
and like when did were you? Because you're probably in denial for a bit, right?
I was in because the thing is I had to decide like that day because I was late on my tuition.
Yeah.
Right? My tuition was due like the next day. And if I didn't pay my tuition, I would have to pay an extra $500 late fee or some shit, which is fucking bullshit, by the way. It's I don't know if it was $500, but you have to pay a late fee in general. That's fucking stupid. I was like, in the moment, I was super stressed about it. I had to make the decision like that night whether I was gonna drop out or not. And obviously, we know what decision I made.
Wait, well, when did you? What time did you start thinking about it?
Oh well, because basically,
if you're like thinking about it after dinner, like the mind after dinner and at night is different from the mind in the afternoon.
It's a different kind of attitude, right? So ever since school started, like the days fucking school started, September 5th, I was thinking about it. Like I went into school, I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit. Went in the next day, fuck this shit. I thought that way for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however long I was in school. Excuse me. And then one morning I come in, I go into my broadcasting law lecture. And I sit next to this young man. I'm not going to say his name, but I believe he listens to BeerSos. I think, I hope he does.
Shout out. This is all your fault.
Yeah, this is, okay, well, it's a good fault in the way of being good. Like, he made me happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I sit next to him, and me and him haven't had that many conversations, but he's the kind of guy you want to get to know more, but you just aren't able to because of circumstances, like we had different classes or whatever the fuck, right? But
He's the mysterious guy.
He's not mysterious, actually. Very kind young man. I sat next to him in class, and not out of the blue, but he brings it up to me. He's like, "Hey, yo, Nico, by the way, I really like listening to BeerSos," and he had a little bit of problem with marijuana and like drugs, you know, which is not great. We've all been there, though.
Yeah,
you know?
everybody does it.
Everyone's been.
If you haven't done it, what are you doing?
Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't go there.
No.
Maybe don't do that to yourself. But he had a problem with marijuana, and he was like taking edibles every day, right?
Oh,
and he told me, I think every day. I believe so. Hopefully, I'm not misquoting him. But which is really bad for you. Don't do edibles every day. And
I mean, edibles are hard.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? And he told me that BeerSos, number one, made him realize he had a drug addiction, and also helped him stop. Right? Which is fucking crazy.
How?
I don't know. You know how people are like, "Oh, music saved my life."
How,
how did it save your fucking life, bro?
People be like, "XXX
Like, how did he
save my life?
Like, how did he do that? I don't know.
Like, rest in peace to him.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't want to shame the dead, but like, if I'm about to commit suicide, and I start playing like,
no, put the headphones in.
Like if I listen to "Look at Me, Fuck on Me," I'm like. That only means I'm killing myself with background music. I don't think a song could, unless he like DM'd you personally.
I don't think he.
Yeah, I don't know what that means,
He's a busy
but
guy.
I think, I mean, good for you. Maybe we've saved a life and we don't even know.
Maybe, I don't know. DMS, but that was crazy when he told me that he had a fucking drug addiction. We helped him, number one, realize he had one. Because I don't know. I guess we've done an episode where we talk about drug addiction.
We did an addiction episode, and I think a lot of the times. When there's bad habits that I want people to stop, just in general, I like shame it. I say it's cringe.
Maybe he thought it was too cringe. You know?
I don't. The thing is, that type of stuff doesn't work on a lot of people. A lot of people need like that positive reinforcement, like "You're doing great, I'm proud of you."
Yeah.
But like I'm not that. I'm not that guy to do that for you. So I just say things are cringe, and I can't believe it worked on another human.
It actually
bro.
worked. It actually fucking worked. And then when he told me that, like in the moment, I was so fucking like taken back by it. I was like, Jesus Christ, are you fucking serious? And then I thought about it more throughout the day, and I was like, while I'm in school, I can't have that kind of impact.
And what'd you go to school for?
Oh, I went to school for radio arts and entertainment at BCIT.
What do you learn in that?
Basically,
radio and arts.
How to start like a podcast, how to work with cameras, how to video edit, how to have on-camera presence. Shit, it's almost like I do it.
Yeah.
And I told literally that day I saw you, right? I remember we went to Yuko Maki, we got some sushi, and I remember that day so clearly, bro.
Okay.
And I remember we said we agreed on
I remember now.
the fucking 1.5 years of work we put in. I would have done that, like, it was worth it just to hear that one thing of, hey dude, this impacted my life in a big fucking way. The 1.5 years of so much work just for that one impactful moment was overwhelming for me, right? And I realized while I'm in school, I cannot have that kind of impact on people that this can have, or what we can just do outside of school, right? While I'm in school, I refuse to believe that I can have that kind of impact on people.
So, I mean, what would you have done with like school, like after you graduate, or like let's say the average radio arts pipeline? Like, what do you do after? Do you host BeerSos?
Yeah, you can host BeerSos. Yeah. You can work as a journalist if you're lucky to find a job. You can have various sorts of jobs, but no matter what job they would have offered me, I would have dropped out to, or I wouldn't have taken it because I wanted to be a bartender.
Yeah.
Like, I think, I don't know why, but in the past like 4 months, I think the way alcohol is made is really interesting, and how like wine and whiskey can have different effects on you. And I think that's interesting. I want to learn more about that.
You can be an alcohol guy.
Yeah.
You can get really into beer.
I'll be like our marketing teacher, and I'll make like a wine book.
Oh.
You know, you made a wine book? Shout out James Evison.
If you're a real man, you get really into beer. And then you just talk about...
I fucking hate beer.
You just talk about lagers the whole time.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have taken any... Unless they offered me like, I don't know, fucking commentator of the Canucks.
94.5 Johnny, Holly, and Nico or something.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have taken it. So I was like, yeah, why the fuck am I doing this? Yeah. So dropped out. I can go back anytime I want. I have 1 year of school left. I can go back. Yeah. And also, when I went to pay my tuition,
bro was broke.
I had insufficient. Yeah, I had. Okay, thanks. I had insufficient funds to pay for my 4th semester, so I couldn't have gone.
Yeah.
And obviously, my mom could have helped me. Like she could have.
Well, we could have made a GoFundMe. Get Nicolas in school.
People will make GoFundMes for like Spider-Man short films, but no lie, like donate to the motherfuckers that need a kidney transplant.
I know.
Like some people need it more.
Hey,
bro.
you know what's fucked up? Like one thing I noticed was I'm more inclined to donate to like an animal GoFundMe than a human GoFundMe. And I'm not one of those people that are like, animals don't deserve us. We don't deserve animals, you know? Like, I think humans are better than animals.
Oh, dude, you know how
I would save a human's life before an animal.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't donate money to a human, but I would donate money to like for an animal to get surgery. I don't know why.
Yeah. You know, GoFundMe used to have a tab on their fucking website where it would show you all the animals that went extinct because they didn't get enough donations. Are you fucking serious? Like,
yeah.
The
Velociraptor, dude.
No, they implemented the program like 5 years ago, and the first animal to go extinct, like it said, because we don't get enough donations, the first animal to go extinct was poppin' bees.
The poppin' bee animal. What's poppin' bees?
What's poppin' bees? Welcome back to BeerSos. My name is Nicolas Phonsavath.
DREKZHU. What?
You have to go, and my name's Derek Zoo. D-A-K-Z.
I'm not used to the and my name is.
Oh, fuck. Because I want to change the intro, because I would always introduce you.
Do it again.
Okay, bet. What's poppin' bees? Welcome back to BeerSos. My name is Nicolas Phonsavath.
And my name is Dropout Zoo. DROPOUT Zoo.
And I'm Dropout Phonsavath. What up, guys? So
no degrees in this. Yeah, in this couch.
No. Yeah. Would you ever want to go back to school?
Fuck no. I'm purposely getting fail. Like I'm registered in school right now, so I can fail the class. And I haven't paid or anything. I'm not gonna. But I'm purposely failing the classes so I get kicked out because I'm still allowed to go back.
Oh, okay.
So I've withdrawn the first term I was in. I withdrew, So it says withdrew.
Yeah.
Second term, it says withdrew. And this term, I'm gonna F everything, so
Yeah.
I physically can't go back to school. So
so you're like, it's like getting a face tattoo.
Yeah.
Like, you'll never be able to get an office
like
job.
you either make it in whatever field you want, or you can't get a job. So this is like my version of the face tattoo, failing in school. So I physically can't go back to school.
That's smart.
And I'm not gonna be able to transfer because I failed it. I could probably transfer to like the worst.
You can probably transfer like Greendale, bro.
Yeah, I can go to Greendale Community College.
Not even. What are their rivals again called? Like Van City College.
It was
City College.
City
Yeah, it
College,
was just
yeah.
City College.
Yeah.
But the biggest reason that was holding. Also, by the way, if you guys see me on my phone, it's because I have notes for the episode. Me and
He's
Derek
on
will
his
take
phone.
notes. I'm not on my fucking phone. I'm not on Chat Snap, guys. Okay, I'm not on VSCO. But
You guys should DM us on why you use Snapchat.
it's dude
Curious.
because it's like, you know how many people use fucking Snapchat.
Everybody still uses Snapchat.
Yeah.
You know how
I thought it was like an outgrowth thing.
do you guys know how lame you look on the bus going like this?
No, but you know we're we're anomalies. You know
Look how lame I look.
Yeah, but you know we're anomalies, right?
An anomaly.
I don't know how to say it. We're anomaly.
Yeah.
Like we don't like,
Get off that app.
But we're the ones not. We're the only two guys that don't have Snapchat. You know that, right?
Maybe we just need to go back. Maybe we're missing out on something that like
maybe it's like so gas.
yeah. Maybe
right?
the dog filter like actually cures like depression.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of need that. But the biggest reason that was holding me back from actually dropping out was failing. with
Pressure?
This.
Or like pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe you would say.
The biggest
Yeah.
reason why I didn't want to drop out is because I was afraid of failure.
Failing yourself. Like
Failing with this.
And do you think that's like are you scared to fail and people will see that you're a failure, or are you scared to let yourself down?
I'm more
Is it like
stressed
an
out to
external thing?
I'm more stressed out to let myself down because
Yeah.
I remember a big thing that you've talked about when you dropped out is how other people perceived you.
Yeah,
Right?
my big thing is like how other people see me.
Yeah.
Yours is like a
As
you.
much as a people pleaser I am, I don't actually really care what other people think about me in this regard because I know that I'm trying.
we're kind of opposite, dude. Like in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, people say we're really similar.
Externally.
Externally.
Like
I can
in the
just
head,
never
we're-
relate to you.
No, in the head, we're not
We're just
at
different,
all.
bro. But I know that I'm not I didn't drop out to fucking sit on my gaming chair all day and jerk off to Widowmaker porn
Yeah.
and mercy porn,
and
right?
like mind break anime hentai.
I didn't drop out to sit there with my dick in my head. I dropped out to put everything I have
Yep.
into what I love doing and
Yup.
actually working hard. It's not like obviously with school there isn't a big chunk of workload anymore, but we're pushing the full gas down with this.
I mean, this is kind of like what you were doing in school, right?
Yeah, but worse for school.
Yeah, because who cares about school?
gives a
But you
fuck?
were like doing the same shit.
Exactly, but
So,
this is more fun.
If
I
you
actually like
if you
doing
think
this.
about this, just like this is your diploma.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
my diploma.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Just say you got it on your resume anyway.
no, people won't check that shit, bro.
I swear to God they
Exactly.
won't. No, like no,
You can lie on your resume.
dude, I'm a gay Fortnite pro on my resume.
Are you serious?
I'm a gay Fortnite pro. That's how
That's-
I applied to every scholarship with like two like things that were consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously my name and like my race and everything, but I was part of the LGBT community and I was a Fortnite professional because
It's unreal.
I was just like I don't know why
That's so fucking real.
I was like 18. I was like I'm gonna be a Fortnite pro, and my dad also killed himself.
Wow, you've never said that on the show before.
Well, I said it in every scholarship I applied to.
Did you get any of the scholarships?
No.
Fuck, so it wasn't even worth it.
Even
You've
worse.
never said your dad killed himself on the show before. That's how,
Yeah,
that's how you want to drop
just,
it?
You just dropped out. Like we need like
Yeah, but that's how you want to drop it?
yes. Look, well, now this is serious now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was always serious to me, but this is like serious now.
Yeah.
Like this is like I don't know how else to put it.
But
I've been said serious
what's
like 4
really
times.
fucking funny, bro? Is when you dropped out, we didn't push the gas down as hard. But when I dropped out, you know what this guy fucking said to me?
Exactly, I didn't give a shit.
He said, it's okay if I work at Walmart, but I can't let you be there with me.
I know we can't both work at Walmart.
That's weird though that you care more about my future than yours. That's weird.
I just don't really think about the future like that. Like when I dropped out, I like had no motivation to do anything. I just wanted to fucking sleep, and like just be lazy, right?
Yeah.
But it's different now. Like as soon as you dropped out, like I had this motivation. Like, dude, we have to make this work. Like we have so much time. Let's do this.
Like what? Because that flip didn't switch in your head when you dropped out.
Because I don't really care about my future.
Why do you care about my future more than your future?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I feel like that's really weird because I would say I'm like decently. I think I'm above average in the selfishness like tier list.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I just like don't really. I think I'm privileged enough to know that like everything will work out for me, and maybe I'll just be like a bartender for the rest of my life. And I was like okay with that, and I was okay with not achieving that success that I did want.
Yeah.
But also like I'm one of those people that needs someone else to push me, in a sense. Where
like when we got like the rice.
Yes,
noodle.
exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never gotten this noodle tattoo, but you wanted to, and so I did it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then give it 5 years, you're gonna be covered.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
was like that was the canon event.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I work better. I don't really work well by myself.
You work in collaboration.
Yeah. So like this is a big thing with ADHD where if you like have it's like called body doubling where you can be lazy as shit, but as soon as someone's next to you or you're on FaceTime with somebody, you start like folding your laundry all of a sudden. Like there's that weird pressure that kicks in when somebody else is there to either put pressure on you or like the outcome of whatever you're doing depends on like affects them as well. Like when you clean before someone comes over, it's sort of like that.
I don't.
Yeah, me neither, but like I used to.
Yeah.
I used to. I know. Hey, this looks good though. This looks good.
This looks fucking dude. By the way, Derek made the set. If you want to become an interior designer, you could, right?
Yeah.
This set looks fucking gorgeous, dude.
Hey, I'm taking gigs, so if you
Oh, he's sitting.
so gay, I'm taking DM the BeerSos podcast.
If you wanted to
Instagram.
interior design your shit,
I will
right?
interior design you.
Yeah, but what were we talking about?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like this is sort of like that. When someone comes over, you clean. Like you drop out, and now like this is really serious. But also, the vibe is different for BeerSos. Before it was like we did this podcast, we dicked around with social media. When I dropped out, I only was editing for like 2 weeks. Now it's been like a year, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at editing differently now. To like, I can see myself doing this as a profession, and I'm actually interested in it. But where before, when I dropped out, everything was just like, oh, whatever. I didn't drop out to pursue something. I dropped out because I physically was like couldn't do school.
What? So now after dropping out of it's been a year since you've dropped out of school.
Crazy, almost.
How do you fucking feel?
I feel like great, dude.
You feel good?
I feel great. I would have never passed.
And you don't feel pressure to go back?
No, I hate school.
Yeah.
Every time I have to focus, like when we do those fucking I'm saying it. When we have those meetings for our job, it feels like I'm in school again, and I feel horrible. Like I get headaches.
Oh yeah. So me and Derek also work as video editors for the same company, and
we do these meetings,
and we have like Zoom meetings,
and they're like they feel like lectures, don't they?
Well, they're like an hour and a half.
They feel like lectures, and I get like flashbacks to school, and I'm like, I fucking hate this shit. So that like, and that's how I know like it would have never worked for me. It just wouldn't have worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel pressure to go back to school, but I feel pressure to make something of myself.
Okay.
Like,
as most people do, I think.
Yeah. I mean, this is the most pressure I felt to make something of myself ever.
When I dropped out.
Yeah, but also when you dropped out, we were also going to like the Vancouver Creator like studio.
We're going in tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we're on that library show. That's me.
That's where that's why our fucking downloads have like
I'm on
fucking super dupled.
Yeah,
bro.
like and like also, I mean, just being friends with Derek is like is just a sign that we can do it because he's done it.
Yeah.
So I have so much more motivation because like we are in a space where we're around content creators now. This is our lives. Before it was like a side gig.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we were doing BeerSos as a fucking joke or for the bit.
Yeah.
We were putting in work into it, but it was definitely not the main thing we were doing.
Yeah.
We had like 15 other pedals of stuff we were controlling. Now, the only pedal we have is BeerSos, so we've pushed all the way down on it.
Also, my ADHD was so much more worse.
Why has it gotten better?
The phone thing, dude.
Oh, because
I'm on my
TikTok
phone
addiction?
less.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on my phone less. I'm more motivated. And I like actually tried to focus. Like I watch movies. I didn't even be like watching movies is actually a pretty good cure because you have to like pay attention.
I want to read. I texted Derek like the other day and I was like, yo, do you want to have a book club with me? Because I really want to read this book called Tweak. It's by,
Tweakin'?
Yeah, you know the guy, the movie Beautiful Boy with Timothy Chalamet?
Do you know the plot?
What?
Do you know like the general plot of Tweak? Okay,
well,
can I guess it?
It's It's about a meth addict. Like it's like a.
I was gonna guess that. I thought it was like tweaking, like that movie tweaking.
Like it's because the movie Beautiful Boy. I like that movie.
Yeah.
And I wanted to read the fucking books that they were based off of.
Yeah, dude.
So I wanted to read.
I feel like you would get the wrong message and do meth though.
No, because the thing is Timothy Chalamet is really hot and he does meth. So I think that if I do meth, it's gonna be like aesthetic. Like it's aesthetic to be addicted to drugs.
No, it is.
Right? Yeah. Or like the romanticization of depression.
That's true. It is aesthetic to be mentally ill.
Like it is.
Yeah.
No?
Like it's sort of like a
like your bipolar makes you hotter.
Unfortunately, but it's true because you see TikToks that are like, I want a mentally ill BPD girl. And it'll just be like some like indie dude that plays like the guitar.
And has like a sparrow tattoo on him as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it is romanticized. I wanted to watch a video essay on that, but I didn't. What have you seen that Asian girl?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to her.
Yeah.
She makes really good fucking videos.
Give me like a 30-second rundown of the romanticization of like
basically
illness.
People think it's fucking sexy, bro. That's it.
You think it is?
I don't necessarily think it's attractive.
I think after I got diagnosed with bipolar, I got uglier. So this is just not true.
Really?
Guys.
Okay, wow. You think you got uglier since your bipolar disorder?
Yep.
Shit. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's true. I think you're always up. You're always
I'm always
on
up.
a
That's true.
incline.
I don't even know if I'm bipolar.
You don't know.
I also use that as an excuse to like drop out.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of use it as excuse. People would always fucking ask me, yo, why don't you make BeerSos a video podcast? Yo, why don't you upload more on the fucking Instagram account? And my initial excuse was, I have school. I'm I can only do this part time.
Yeah.
Right. And doing a video podcast it's harder. The editing process is harder. It takes way more work to edit a fucking video podcast. I don't know if you guys have checked out the YouTube channel, but we've been playing around with thumbnails and shit.
Test it out.
Way more fucking work, by the way. And I would always use that as an excuse. Like, yo, we can't. Like, I don't have the time. Me and Derek don't have the time. And now we do. So I always used not going all in on BeerSos. I always used the example of school as an excuse, right?
Yeah.
But now
it's a good excuse.
Yeah, but we could have realistically done a video podcast. We could have.
Yeah, we could have.
It would have been fucking hard though.
But sleep is so important. You need rest.
True.
Like you don't even sleep.
I don't even sleep. I'm not even in school anymore. I still don't fucking sleep,
Oh,
bro.
Shit.
I always use an excuse, and now I don't have an excuse, and I'm stressed that if I fail, if I fail, there's not even an excuse for I didn't go all in.
Flop era.
If I fail, it's literally because we failed. We gave it everything we had, and we still failed. And it's time to like move on from this chapter in our lives of us just trying to pursue this as a career.
Dude, I don't even want to think about that, bro.
Like that's like I can't use the excuse of I have school anymore.
Yeah.
I don't. This is what I do. This is what I do fucking all day now, right? I don't have an excuse.
We don't have a reason to fail.
Yeah. So if I fail, it's literally because I wasn't meant to do this. And that is really scary for me. And that was the original reason holding me back from dropping out, which is my fear of fucking failure. Like, are you not scared of failing?
Dude, hold on.
Oh, shit.
Don't do this.
Dude, you're good. Hey.
I'm not scared of failing, but I'm scared nobody will take me serious, which is similar, but different, because if I failed but people took me serious, I think that'd be good enough for me. But I don't even know how that would even be possible, because if you fail, nobody takes you serious. So I guess yes, but it's different, because mine is like external validation, whereas yours is like you fail yourself.
Yeah.
I'm scared that we do this and fucking we fail, and then people see me as like an idiot.
Okay, I can agree. I can understand why you feel that way. Like, I fully get where you're coming from, and that is a fear of mine as well. But that's only like, for me, that's only like 30% of it.
Yeah.
The 70% is I just fail myself, because how long have I been doing the fucking BeerSos intro for? Ever since I was in high school, I've been saying, welcome back to BeerSos, when I was 15.
You know what's really, really good, like a good saying that Derek said?
What's that?
He said that, like, if you drop out, and let's say we do BeerSos for 4 years, that's a bachelor's degree, right?
Yeah.
4 years. If you do BeerSos for 4 years, I swear to God, 4 years, like we would get a following of some sort and think we could make decent income. I'm not saying like we could fucking live in like a house or anything, but 4 years is like a bachelor's. So let's just give it the amount of time it takes to get a bachelor's and let's see.
That's true.
But then again, we'll be like 25. But
I mean, dude, most of the fucking people in my program,
yeah, they're older.
at school were like the average age was like 25.
They're
There
old
were some
heads.
people that were not old heads,
Yeah.
but they were like some of them were in their 30s.
Was that millennial?
I think.
Did
I
they
think
use,
it
like-
goes millennial. I think it goes boomers,
Yeah, but
millennials, zoomers.
how old do you have to be a millennial now?
I think you have to be born like 1995 or younger, maybe. I don't know.
Huh.
I have no fucking clue.
But
But-
I mean, so when you're scared to fail, and what do you think will happen when you fail?
I would what I think would happen is
Yeah.
I have to move on from this.
And what's failing?
Failing is not making this work.
Yeah.
Because we both care about this so much.
Because
right?
we could say like, oh, it was just for fun, like as long as we had fun, but that's not the case.
Well, the thing
like,
is I'm having. Are you having fun right now? I'm having a
fun,
fucking
but
blast
I'm
right
having
now.
fun, but eventually we got to go work at Walmart. right?
Exactly.
We
And-
should Walmart packed. You know when people have
fucking work
marriage packs.
You want to have a Walmart pack with me? Okay, bro. And that's my fear is now I don't have an excuse.
Yeah.
The school is an excuse. I don't have a full-time job. I'm working part-time.
And
right?
school's like a fallback too.
And
sort
school
of.
is a fallback. If I fail, it's because this wasn't meant to be. And that sucks.
Doesn't that drive you though?
It does. That's why we've done this.
Yeah. No, but like, I mean, now that drives me that you can't fail. You know?
but if you fail, it's okay.
I could fail. Fuck
Okay,
it.
What the fuck?
I already think I failed.
What do you mean you think you failed?
Well, I think I failed. I mean, like, I had my self-worth was academics for so long.
Was it the Chinese debuff? Not that being Chinese is a debuff, but your parental.
Yeah,
that came
Chinese
off-
culture debuff.
That came off so
That's that
fucking wrong.
Chinese. That's that Chinese debuff. I'm watching too much Bad Friends. Keep it in. I can say it. I'm literally.
You can say it.
Chinese.
I wasn't ready
You
for
weren't
that.
ready.
You know what I mean?
I mean, what was I talking about?
You're okay with failing. You don't want me to fail though,
Ooh, there's.
and you think you're a failure. And I asked you why you think
Oh
you're
yeah.
a failure.
So one of the reasons why I was scared to drop out was embarrassment. Are you embarrassed?
No, because I'm doing this, and we fucking stopped a guy from overdosing on drugs. We didn't actually, but like he had a dude. Isn't that absurd? There was a guy who had a fucking edible problem. Listens to BeerSos, makes him realize he has one, and then he fucking stops because of what we
makes
do.
it all worth it, right?
That him saying that 2-minute conversation made 1.5 years of consistent hard work worth it.
I want to save a life.
We've done it.
No, but like, oh, you know that Logic song that's like, I don't know, I've been taking my time. I'm like my life.
Unfortunately, I know what that song is. Yes, unfortunately, I know.
You think
that
that saved
song.
lives, bro?
Dude, if fucking X saved lives from the song "Pay on Me, Fuck on Me,"
Yeah,
that song
true.
definitely saved
Like,
lives.
I want to save a life. You know, we could save lives because people DM us like, hey, like, your podcast is so funny. Like, it's actually inspiring.
We just
me.
got fan art.
We
made.
just got
First
fan art.
Fan art ever done, by the way. By the way, the female version of the drawing of me. Jeez.
Yeah, we got fan art and they drew us as women.
We look
and
good.
I look well. We put a poll up,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Who looks better as a woman?" You beat me like 80.
It's
20.
purely because I'm so much smaller than you, and also she drew me.
Sexy,
Dude, a little part of me wanted to rip that skirt off and just go at myself. Like, geez.
And you can
man.
say that because it's you.
I can say that because it's a
Yeah, I've-
fucking drawing of me.
yeah.
So like, you
and
know.
I can say that because I would fuck that version of you.
Yeah.
What would your name be?
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah.
I'd be Darlene. No, Darlene's gross.
You should be a female Derek. Just Derek.
Nah, I'd be Patricia.
You want to be Patricia?
That'd be my stripper name.
Patricia? I think that's just a normal name. I don't think
Patricia
that's-
Sugar.
Okay, that's a stripper name. The sugar added the stripper onto it. Okay.
Well, okay. So one of the reasons why I was embarrassed, and this is gonna sound degrading, so I'm gonna like reword it if it comes out degrading. Was I had my self-worth based on grades. So like 12th grade, when I got bad grades, I'd be like, fuck, like I let myself down. Like I feel worse about myself. And that carried on in first year university where like I tried really hard in university. Was I cheating? Of course I was. It's first year online, okay?
Dude, I fucking cheated. Dude, this guy helped me take my fucking exam.
Yeah, I was
we were on
there.
Discord
I
and
was
you
there.
fucking helped me take my econ exam.
Exactly. Like if you weren't cheating, that means you won't survive in the world. But that's just my opinion. Now I can never go back to school. I just admitted it.
Yeah, you said, and I admitted I
Boom.
cheated as well.
So like where I got my self-worth was academic. So when I couldn't have imagined myself in 12th grade or like first year not going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no way, dude.
Did your camera die? This guy's fucking camera died, bro.
How is yours full?
Because I charged mine overnight.
Mine was fully charged.
We'll be right back, gang.
My bad, bro.
How long has it been?
It's been like 2 hours.
It's been like fucking 2 hours. Derek's camera died.
My camera.
Sorry, Derek's cat is being...
You are...
What up?
This is so aesthetic.
Dude, aesthetic
This
set,
is so aesthetic. Queer baiting man with cat. Cat hat with actual cat. Queer baiting, kawaii, make a thirst trap of me.
Jesus Christ,
Anyways, that was like 2 hours because
that
I
was
had to
like
go get my
2
car.
hours.
My bad, guys.
What the fuck were we talking about?
What I was saying was, I'm going to reiterate, and you're probably going to hear me say this, but I used to find... Man, you're distracting me. I used to find like my validation of my self-worth in my academics. So the thing is, I don't mean this to be degrading because I don't think like this anymore. But I used to think that I could never not go to school because the people that didn't go to school and the people that got bad grades in high school, I thought they were dumb. You know, I looked down on them. Yeah. So in like first year university or high school when I was trying really hard to get grades, people that like got worse grades than me, I looked down on.
That's crazy.
So like to me that was like a social tier less than me. So when I
so like there was like the A student, like the tiers were A students, B students, C students.
Well, yeah. Because I mean, in high school, the kids they got like worse grades. They just like didn't try. And
I got worse grades. Did you see me as lesser than you?
Like, yeah, probably a little bit.
Because the thing is, I tried, but I still got.
But you tried. That's the thing. Some people just didn't try.
You used my study notes in high school, and he did better than me.
You actually clutched up for me, so I had to think highly of you. You know, you were clutch. Like, dude, at one time, I asked you for the homework, and you took a selfie. Like, you propped the camera up, and you took a selfie with, like, the paper, and I couldn't read any of that shit. So stupid. But, like, so when I thought like that. So when I thought of dropping out, when I would refer to dropping out, I would think of those people, and I was like, oh, I could never be like that. You know, that's like a worse tier. Like, I'm not like that. That's worse than me. So when I did come to terms with dropping out, there's still that little bit of that mindset in my head where like I would be like reverting to or going down a tier, and that's why I was embarrassed about it. But I don't think like that anymore because I am a lower tier than a STEM person, but you know, I acknowledge that. I like that about myself.
The thing is, I can relate to you in a way as I've become the person I used to think lesser of.
Yeah. So you get it.
No, because the thing is, when I was like 14...
You look like a stoner.
Do I look like a stoner right now?
Yeah, like a lot.
Really?
Yeah. The beanie.
Oh, fuck. I don't even mind look like a stoner.
You still look like a stoner. It wasn't the beanie.
Just in general, I look like a stoner. Yeah. Okay. But I used to be afraid of people that looked like me.
Like if you saw you in like London drugs.
Yeah, I used to be like, oh my god, stay away from him.
God, Mom.
He probably has a butterfly knife.
Yeah.
He probably has a CS:GO a knife, but IRL. You know, like I used to look down at, not look down.
Yeah.
But I used to think people who dropped out of school, smoked a lot of weed.
Well, you don't smoke that much weed.
Yeah, I don't smoke that much weed.
You just look like it.
Yeah, I don't smoke that much weed, but I do smoke weed, but not that much. Where you know, like
exactly,
it's a mismatch of parts. You know, and I used to like be scared of me. Younger me would have been scared of what I look like right now.
You think so?
I never thought I would get like my ears pierced, and now I have one on my face. I never thought I would get a tattoo, and now I have like 4, and I have like more slotted for the future.
You think younger you would be proud?
Yeah, though? Here's the thing is my younger self would have been scared of me and what I look like today, but I would not change who I am. No, despite everything, I would not change who I am.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I think we are. Are you happy after dropping out? Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm happy because I feel we were talking about this. There's like stages of dropping out. The first one is bliss. I never fucking
got stage 1.
I never felt
stage
bliss.
1's denial. Okay, stage 1.
Oh, I did go through stage 1.
Stage 1 is denial. So you know you're gonna drop out, but you're like nah. Like I have to pull through. You know, this is the only thing I know.
That's exactly what I fucking.
You're out of your comfort zone when you drop out because you're not used to like having that freedom of like because without like we do school for like what 15 years right?
Yeah.
Like with dropping out is like you're in a completely unknown waters, so you're in denial first because you think you know you're gonna do it, but you're in denial about it. Two is freedom. The first day where you have to go to school but you don't is bliss. You're like, holy shit, I don't have to go. You never got
I
that?
never felt that. I never felt that. As soon as I dropped out, the next day, it was like go on BeerSos. I think the next day we literally booked. We went into the YVR Creator Studios office.
True.
Like we fucking instantly,
Went
not
to
even a
work.
12-hour period, did we take a break. We fucking went, okay, let's buy the cameras. Let's get everything. Let's set up. Let's
But-
fucking build a set.
Without school, don't you feel like freer?
Yes.
Like even in terms of like how much work did you like? You went to school from like 9 to 5, right? 5 days a week.
Well, I
something like
some
that?
days of school, like I didn't have to go in.
Yeah.
Like I had to do podcasts, so I had to build like 2 every week. I had to
You
do 2
what if you
podcasts
just
every week.
uploaded this?
I would
Like
fucking,
would that what would have happened if I like am I allowed
we
to
would
be
have
in?
gotten in trouble. I would have gotten
Why?
in trouble. They have to be like 10 minutes only, but you have to script them and you have to hand the script in with the podcast. Like it's very
You
different.
film it and then you write the script.
I can write the whole fucking script. Yeah, but I basically just did what I did at school, but I had school classes every day, mostly.
And you wake up at like what?
Like
7, 6?
if school class started at 8:30, I had to get up at 6:30.
Jesus.
And then like Thursday was really bad because we had class from 8:30 to 5:20
jeez, and you were up
with maybe like a 45-minute break.
That's exhausting.
Yeah.
No wonder you're addicted to caffeine.
Yeah, I have a problem.
So your commute to school was like 2 hours, right?
It was an hour there, but like an hour and a half back because the bus schedule was a bit fucked up where like
so
it's
like
fucked.
you had like the Asian commute, like you know when Asian
Yeah.
parents are like
Like, I had to
fucking
fight
fought,
2 lions,
I
bro.
fought 2 communists.
Yeah. Like
you
and
did
here's the
that.
thing is my bus, no one besides you or I guess people who live in North Van might know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, but I sometimes walked from, if the bus was so
Oh
off
my
schedule, I
God,
would walk from
you're
Fibs Exchange
crazy.
to my house.
You're crazy.
Which is like an hour.
How'd you not burn out?
I did. And that's why I was addicted to marijuana. And also, that's why today I had a cup of coffee, an iced coffee, and a Red Bull.
Dude, we should
Something is
go.
wrong.
We should have a spa day.
I'm down for another spa day.
Not
We've
now
done-
though. I feel like we need to like get.
We could do. Who does winter spas? You want to do a winter trip, like for like a
I mean,
day
when
thing?
people do winter spas, that's like the whole thing. Because the summer spas, like it's already hot outside.
Yeah, it's already. Well, why do you need a hot spring?
Dude.
Do a
a
hot
spring
spring?
would be.
Yeah.
Harrison Hot Springs was kind of overrated. It was like
Definitely.
$400.
No, yeah, the massage was overrated. Dude, the massage was $300 when I
massage.
tipped. I didn't know tipping was a part of.
You know what? This is why the thing is getting a massage, you might as well just go to the like really rundown Asian place.
Big feet
they'll-
massage on Marine Drive.
They'll get you right too. Because if you go to these like white masseuses, no offense, this isn't racist. This is just true. The white masseuses, they go to all this school and shit, you know, and they go to the school to be a masseuse. And that's why you pay so much because they have expertise. But the 70-year-old Asian woman went through like 50 years of hardship. All right, they got tough hands.
They
bro.
know. The pressure they have is fucking
Yeah,
unreal.
exactly.
But I re-listened just before we recorded today's episode.
yes. Run
I
me
re-listened to
that.
the first dropped out of college to
That
pursue
was
content
me.
full time. That was about that
This
guy.
was a year.
And it was actually, I think, like exactly a year ago.
What did I talk about?
Something you brought up was that your whole life is lived on your PC now because you work as a video editor.
Yeah.
Your job
Yeah.
is primarily, yes, it's podcasting,
Yeah.
but being on camera is like 15% of it.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
the rest of the 85%, if my math is right, is mostly just video editing
Yeah.
or prepping cameras or whatever
or
the
like
fuck.
thinking about
Yeah.
shit.
Do you feel trapped like in your house? Do you want to get out of the house and like work, I don't know, like at a fucking cafe or at Walmart to get out of the house?
I go to Walmart with my computer and I prop it up. Or I go, are you talking about like I go get a job at Walmart?
Yeah, you go get like an external job because I know going into the
Mm.
office where like everyone is really nice, but we only do that like
Man,
once
it's a paradox,
week.
dude, because
Yeah.
for me, if I like do work at home, well, the thing is, my ADHD was so bad back then. I couldn't even start work at home. It's really different now. So I don't mind being at home anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so much better with my free time, and I like my alone time so much more. Like I
Have
value.
you kind of turned into a homebody more after dropping out because you didn't have to go into school as much?
Oh, I've turned into a homebody, but I don't know if that was the reason. My problem with working with other people is I get distracted so easily while other people are there. I don't even listen to music when I work. I have to like no audio.
Dude, I'll usually have a Twitch stream on if I'm editing. Like
What stream?
consistently.
Amaranth bathtub stream.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. No,
Yeah.
fucking ear licking ASMR stream, dude.
Oh,
That shit.
What were we talking about?
You staying at home.
Yeah, no, I have a hard time working with other people like there. So, but I mean, my ADHD is not that bad anymore. Like, I can actually be like, okay, I'm gonna go do work and actually do it. Like, I used to just get stuck on like fucking YouTube or TikTok. TikTok was really, really bad.
Yeah.
I think if you have ADHD, you like need to get off that app. Like, you have to.
I
get
don't
off.
think they
It's
can, dude.
So
It's
bad
it's
for you.
addicting though.
What if I call you cringe?
Oh no, that
I felt cringe to me, you know?
Yeah.
Once I started feeling cringe about it, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not fucking using this. Like, no way. So that's how I got better. I mean, do you feel like you're trapped in your house? Because I also like, I don't know. I used to like be so social. I wanted everybody to like, I wanted to hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Now I hang out with like 2 people and I'm so content with it.
I think because we were actually planning on recording this episode last week, but I told you that I need
had to,
more
like,
time to live as a
Yeah.
dropout
Yeah.
to really process what was going on. And what I've noticed is what I wanted to do was supplement schoolwork. Now I have no schoolwork, so I want to supplement that time with something else like BeerSos.
Yeah.
But even though BeerSos takes a lot of work,
Yeah.
it isn't to the same volume of school.
Because you were actually at school.
Yeah, you know? So there are some days, like as an example, yesterday, where all I had to do was just make a couple fucking infographics for our job.
Yeah.
And that took me like 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
So I felt internally bad. I'm like, wow, I was dropping out the fucking play because I only had to do 2 hours of work today. When some days we're gonna have a lot of work. And it's like, it's different. I feel when I have nothing to do, I feel bad about myself. And I feel like, wow, maybe I shouldn't have dropped out of school.
And you
Maybe I
feel
could
like-
have balanced the time.
You feel like you're not grinding.
Yeah, I do the fucking business bro grind set.
Dude, this what well, you gotta wake up at 5 and go to the gym.
You know, you literally just fixed it in my brain. Like all you had to say was you were grinding, and now I
Well,
get it.
I mean, I don't know if this is true because I've never worked in an office job, but like the stereotype for working in an office job is like you go there and you work for like an hour and you do jack for like the rest.
Yeah.
Like that's the stereotype.
No,
right?
yeah.
Like that's true. Also, like let's say I go to UBC. Here's my day in life at UBC, and here's how much work I did. I do more work now, but I was at UBC longer. But when you're at there, do you count that as work? You know?
What up, Mango? Please don't step on the laptop.
I might just lock her upstairs.
Please don't step. No.
I just grabbed Nico's dick. That's why he yelled.
Yeah, he just got my penis.
So like, let's say I go to like 3 lectures.
yeah.
First of all, an hour drive. All right, 3 lectures. Let's say like I'm there for 5 hours. In those 5 hours, I did nothing, dude.
Yeah.
I did jack. I drove and I sat in class and I and I looked at the wall and tried to pay attention, but I couldn't. Right. So like, yeah, like you feel productive because you went somewhere. That's the difference. If you do it at home, if you're just at home, you feel less productive, even if you did all the work.
That's true.
Because you're not going anywhere. You know, if you went to school and you did 9 hours of nothing, but you were at school, you would feel productive.
That's fucking true.
I am a
And best
fucking
bet, if I
genius.
go to school, like say I went to school and I worked on like an infographic, that shit would take me 9 hours because I'd be fucking distracted the whole time.
Exactly.
Right?
There's no distractions at home.
Yeah, but when I have nothing to work on, sometimes I feel bad. But I guess you just
I mean,
fucking-
I never felt that just because the reason that I don't feel that, but I totally see why, is because you feel like you're not doing anything. You feel like you gave up or not, like you just feel like when you feel bad, because I could see why you feel bad, but I can see it from an external standpoint of like, oh, I feel bad because people think that I'm not doing anything. That's why I would feel bad.
Oh, okay, because for me it's internally like I feel like I'm not doing enough,
Well,
which is fucked up.
dude, maybe you should read books.
I'll retweak, bro. I'll get back to you. And something we have discussed just today was doing weekly episodes.
Yes.
If the workload isn't enough. Are you bad friend pilled and want to do weekly episodes, or do you think BeerSos would be better if it was weekly?
I don't know if it'd be better, but if we like, to me, obviously I want BeerSos to be good, but at the same time we have to take in consideration that we want this to be our job.
Yeah.
And if we want this to be our job, it would probably have to be weekly.
I feel like the topics we discuss
Yeah.
are really well thought out because they take time. Like you guys have no idea. We have 2 more good ideas And then we need to develop more
we could
ideas.
do a comedy podcast with no deep topic.
Yeah, because here's the thing: is I feel like I don't want to gas ourselves up, and I don't want to fucking toot our own assholes or anything, or fucking suck our own balls or lick our own scrotums. Yeah. I feel like if we did, like, we leave people with a lasting thing to think about when the episode's over. Like, our episodes have themes. Yes. They have ideas, and they actually, like, are generally impactful. Yeah. And there are really good podcasts like Bad Friends, but how often do you finish a Bad Friends episode and you're like, dude, like, that gave me something to think about. Holy shit, bro.
Never. But I don't watch it for that. I watch it because it's funny as shit.
Yeah. But I feel like what makes BeerSos so special is that, yes, we infuse comedy into everything we fucking do.
Of course.
But it actually, the episode can leave you thinking with something. And these ideas aren't easy to generate. And, like, my worry is that if we do weekly, we would unfortunately have to be like
take away like the meaningfulness.
Yeah, exactly.
If we do weekly, we would do like one every 2 weeks of something meaningful, and then we would just do one improv one. Or like something stupid.
Okay, so you're saying we could switch back? Would that not have a weird tonal shift on people, or do you think they'd be okay with it?
It would, and I totally agree with your points. Yeah, but I'm thinking of it from a I need this to be my job or I kill myself thing.
Okay, no, yeah.
Like, right? Like 2 weeks you can. And I totally agree with like the tonal shifts. But how can we need to find a way to do it, because if we want this to be serious and our job, if we want this to be our job, it needs to be weekly.
Yeah.
I got a question now. When you were gonna drop out, when did you realize that your world's not blowing up? You know, when did you realize that Kim isn't nuking us?
Oh shit. Like last week.
Only last week?
I think. Well, how long has it been? Like, I think I've been a dropout for 2 weeks now.
A week and a half, maybe.
I have no fucking idea. But okay, I've like gone through the cycle of grief really fucking quickly.
Did you like shit yourself?
I just instantly went into BeerSos mode.
Wait, was it like gradual? Like, oh, I'm gonna drop out, or was it like, fuck, I'm doing it? Click.
Yeah, it was just a switch.
When was the switch?
Like, the switch was when fucking that guy told me that we really helped him out.
And you knew it there.
I knew it there, but I didn't accept it until like 12 hours later.
At like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like butt ass naked, and you're lying up, and you're like, fuck, I don't fucking like school.
But something that I wanted to do was I wanted to make my decision not based on fear, but based on love.
Did you jerk off before the decision?
4 times. I'm kidding.
4 times post net clarity.
But if I was fearful, I would still be in school right now, because I would be afraid that this wouldn't work.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Here's how, like, I mean, I don't want to push it. Oh, fuck. What if we push him to drop out?
Well, dude, shit.
And then they don't make it, and they go work out Walmart.
Dude, here's the thing, is you only hear the success stories.
Exactly.
You never hear the stories about failure.
So many failure stories.
Like, are you not stressed that this will not work? Is there not a small part of you? I'm stressed that this won't work.
No, but I'm weird.
Like, I think
I'm just fucking weird. Like, I think the most people which be stressed, I should be stressed. I think normal people are stressed.
Yeah.
But I'm just not stressed because, like, my view on life is so extreme in a sense that, like, I really don't think about the future at all. Like, I'm so into my own world of, like, delusion. Like, I'm so into my own world of delusion where it's like, life doesn't fucking matter. Like, just do what you want. Chase pleasure, right?
Yeah.
I do think there's parts of that that are true. For example, imagine you just never dropped out and you never really pursued this, and the what if just stuck with you your whole life. Huh? And then all of a sudden you resent your life, and all of a sudden you beat the shit out of your kid. Huh? And it's all because you didn't go follow BeerSos.
Maybe your dad should have made a podcast, dude.
I mean, that's probably like
that's probably the reason.
No, I mean, dude, especially because he grew up in China. Like, there's these standards that you can't chase your dream. But imagine, I mean, we're privileged enough to chase our dream.
Exactly. Like, if I ever think it's bad, I'm gonna go to East Hastings and I'll be like, it's not that bad. To be honest, I'm okay.
Remember when I dropped my sweater and like this beer?
We were at Arctic Monkeys like fucking a couple days ago. Derek drops his sweater in like this disgusting
muck.
Yeah, this disgusting ass liquid on the ground. He picks it up. I'm like, dude, are you okay? What'd you say?
I have a house.
You said I have a house.
You know,
And
people. Whoa, van. don't
My fault.
they don't gotta know.
No, they don't gotta know.
But I mean, it's just like going there. You see all these homeless people, and like, anytime something bad happens to you, you gotta be humble about it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's sort of similar to like it doesn't really matter. Like, life in the grand scheme is not that serious, and that's why I believe in chasing pleasure, and that's why like I want to make BeerSos work so bad, is because like I think life should just be about doing what you want. And obviously, this is so privileged because some people they grow up in like fucking like
this
Utah.
like only applies to like
If you're
fucking
lucky.
1% of the population.
Well,
not
about
even.
one.
There's a lot of fucking poor people, bro.
Like well, before I sleep, I watch these videos. I'll drop the playlist. Let me know if you want it. But it's just like it puts the universe in context, right? Like it'll just be like, oh, this is how big the universe is, and it'll be like a 30-minute video, and they'll be like, okay, now this is a nebula galaxy.
It like slowly zooms.
This
out.
is the nebula galaxy, 9 trillion light years away, and it's like a 40-minute video. I'm like, holy shit, the video's not even done. Like the universe is infinite.
Mm-hmm.
When you put that in perspective, you literally mean nothing.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing.
No, I like to be. That's positive degrading.
Degrade me.
Yeah. No, that's positive degradement. Like I like being degraded like that.
I mean, what's another question I have for you? Because what's one thing I experienced? I mean, do you think I paved the way for you a little bit? I don't mean to be like Jesus Christ, but
no, I mean, if someone on Earth was to be compared to Jesus, would be you, no? But yes, it was a mix of a lot of things that pushed me to drop out. Yeah, you are. It was you dropping out, then me thinking about it for a lot. Then Derek Gerard, and then that guy in my class that told me that. He has no fucking idea the humongous impact he had on my life. Hopefully you know now, bro. But yeah, you definitely paved that way for me.
You think it made it easier? Did you ever say like, oh, Derek dropped out?
Well, it's not
like a comparison.
you don't realize how many people don't go to college until you're not in college. Like, so many fucking people aren't in college, and they're just normal and nice. And they're just normal fucking people, bro.
I think that's true because, like, after graduating, everybody, like, it seems like everybody goes to, like, post-secondary, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, fuck, like, I can't join the minority. But so many people don't go to school.
Mm-hmm.
But also, so many people go to school and also hate it. And they go to a job that they hate.
Yeah.
And they're, like, worse off.
I can't fucking do that.
I think more people drop out. More people should drop out.
I think... Like I like your take on the fact that people should drop out if they're fucking studying arts, or
I didn't say that. He said that.
No,
bro.
you said that first, bro. No, like unless you're like becoming a doctor or a fucking lawyer, you don't need to go to school. Like no lie, you don't need to go to school to study contemporary dancing, bro. There's a YouTube tutorial for that shit.
Well, I agree. But it's a privilege thing, right? Because if I was broke and I wanted to be a filmmaker, I wouldn't fucking go to film school. I would go try my best to learn from the resources I have.
YouTube.
But when you're like a rich kid in Vancouver, you can go to film school. Like, whatever. Right? You can go to art school if you have the money to. Right? But as somebody that has the money to do these things, but is also frugal, there was no
What the fuck
point.
does fucking frugal mean, bro?
It's like, I like to save my money, you know? I'm
gabagool.
You don't need these, especially if I went and got a Bachelor of Arts for like $30,000 and like 5 years of my life or 6 years of my life, because I did take a gap year and I wasn't taking full classes, right? It's not like it doesn't confirm you a job, and being a doctor, let's say, does, right? But if you're going for like, I don't know, I'm gonna say a bunch of subjects so it doesn't seem like I'm attacking one person.
Yeah.
English, psychology, liberal arts, like even economics, right? Because that's what I was going into.
Radio arts and entertainment.
Fucking like kinesiology. School makes you smarter. My IQ is fucking stupid. I'm like stupider now.
School makes you miserabler.
Yeah, but it does let you critically think. I have no critical thinking skills, but it doesn't confirm a job if you have arts. And people get loans to get arts degrees.
That's crazy.
And it's like,
because I would have, by the end of school, I would have been in debt. Or I would have sent my mom into further amounts of debt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there's arts degree. I mean, what about, do you ever think of like student loans? People do that.
I'm not trying to do that over a fucking diploma I'm going to hate.
Yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't even if they offered me like, let's be real, I'm not gonna be the commentator for the Canucks right off school,
Yeah.
right? I would have had probably a low-level journalist job. I rather work as a bartender than do that.
Yeah.
And there's a 2-week bartending program, and it costs $700. Like, I'm doing that instead, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, like school, when I say all these things, like, it doesn't mean you should drop out, especially if you're not in the position to, because I understand that some people have to go to school.
Yeah.
Because they need that degree to even be considered for jobs because they didn't grow up with a lot of money, right? But if you do have the privilege to be like, yo, like my mommy drives a Mercedes, right?
Mercedes.
Exactly. You have so much more freedom. And if you don't capitalize off it, like me, I was just going to econ for what? Like my mommy does drive the Mercedes, right? Like I have that live in my mom's basement fallback until I die.
Yeah.
Why don't I take advantage of that? And you know what? I have a friend that's mom drives a Mercedes, so I can sleep in that basement.
Yeah.
So you have to take advantage of that.
I can sleep in the Mercedes. I can sleep in the fucking car, bro.
you
It
can
is
sleep
what
in
it
the
is.
car.
Right? So, yeah, it's good to take advantage of it if you can. A lot of people can't.
Take advantage of your privilege.
We're talking from such, like, I feel like not many people could relate to us. Just, and also being in school is like most parents like make you do it.
That's true.
Something that I have to commend my mom for. I know me and her have had lots of conflict throughout the 21 years I've been alive. And
Dude.
some of that damage is irreparable. Is that the right word? Irreparable.
Unforgivable.
Something along those lines.
But that
I
sounds
think
harsh.
Irreparable. Something like that, right? Like it gets to the point now, if I receive a text from her, even if it's like, what would you like for dinner? I like get fucking tilted.
What if it's like, want V-Bucks?
Oh, then shit's gas. No, I'll still get tilted.
What if it's like, want to see my titties? Yeah, that was weird, dude. Anyways.
So what I was saying was,
I like had guilt. Like I felt guilty from that. I don't know why I said that.
fucking
I'm fucking
yucky.
tired.
it's like
It's
7,
the light.
dude.
It's the light.
Yeah, it's the light. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
But something I have to commend her for is how chill she was with this. I told her
Right.
over the phone I dropped
Dude,
out.
you broke up with her over the phone.
Yeah, and why are you
No, like you know when like
Yeah, oh, yeah,
like these are like big things you're supposed
like
to do.
yeah, you're supposed to do that in person, right?
yeah. I wasn't
told
trying
her
to-
I soft launched the idea over the phone to her, right? And the way she took it was unbelievable. She was like, I think you need to follow what you want to do.
That's
And she
fucking
told me
great.
maybe like 2-3 months ago, I was just eating like fucking ramen in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And she comes into the
As you
kitchen
do.
and she's crying a little bit. Right? She's crying. Dude, my mom cries so much. She cries at the golden buzzer in AGT. Like that shit's
Oh,
not
come on.
emotional. I don't give a fuck.
But dude, the golden buzzer is always a sob story. So
But you know,
Yeah.
that shit doesn't break me. Also, I can't cry in front of
Free
like, other
Guy.
people. Yeah, my mom cried while watching
Your mom
Free Guy. That's a really crazy. If you get that fucking, if you guys know that, that's a crazy BeerSos reference from like last year. But she came to me. She was in the kitchen and she was like crying a little bit, and she gave me a hug,
Oh
and
my
she
God.
told me, she's
is
like,
that awkward?
yes,
If I had to hug I'm gonna say this quietly.
okay,
If I had to hug my mom, I would like. I love my mom, but I can't even think of fucking. Oh,
you can't hug your mom. Derek's mom is upstairs right now.
yeah.
Shit.
It would like. It just makes me so uncomfortable.
Jesus Christ.
Was it like weird?
I hug my mom like maybe
Yeah.
once a day.
I'm gonna hug my kid all the time.
So you know, good on
I'm gonna
you.
be a good dad.
Good on you.
Forget him at daycare, but it's all right.
No, it's
Bad
oh,
memory. It's not
yeah,
my fault.
It's not on him, guys. But something she told me was, she said, I know we have different ways of getting there,
Aw,
but I know you'll get there.
that's sad.
And
but
that's
cute.
fucking crazy. She obviously I'm not gonna cry. I'm not a bitch. I'm not a fucking pussy.
know.
Right? I'm not gonna fucking cry. That's
Like,
for fucking losers.
Just do it alone.
Yeah,
dude.
like what the fuck? But she said, she was like, I know you're on a different path, but I know you'll get there.
3 months ago.
Yeah, something along those lines. Because, dude, let's be real. My mom's Asian, but she's like pretty chill with me. And look at me. This guy thinks I look like a fucking stoner, which I do a little
You
bit.
look like a stoner, especially with the beanie.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to her how well she's taken this.
I think we both had Asian moms that took it pretty well.
Yeah.
Now, if you are an Asian person with Asian parents, we're gonna give you the key to how to soft launch and how to correctly tell your parents that you're dropping out. So first, like do this as like far as like as soon as you can if you think you want to drop out. As much time as the better, right? The soft launch is super, super, super important. I started soft launching in 9th grade. You know?
You are a fucking mastermind. You
Yeah, I
started
know.
fine. I soft launched the day before.
Yeah, but it worked both ways. But
Yeah.
like I think my mom just knew that like I hated school, and I was telling my mom when I was applying to university, she's like, I don't fucking want to go to university. This sucks. And I was like 17, right?
Yeah.
So this was just like soft launch, but soft launch as much as you can. Like be like, university sucks. Like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do something else. You know, here's a couple. You're my mom.
Okay.
I just like don't know what to do in university. You know, I just want to chase my dream.
Oh God.
Oh God, that's yeah. Oh my God, my son's a fucking idiot.
Shit.
All right, here's another one. Find somebody like be like, okay, no, let's go. Dude, Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of Harvard. Like, you don't need to.
The example. Oh, dude, the reference list always fucking goes.
Like
hard,
Mark Zuckerberg
bro.
dropped out, and now look at him. He's so successful.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need school to be successful.
That's true, and that's true.
Here's one for me this is a bit niche, but I'm fucking stupid. I'm failing. I can't focus.
It's a fucking King of Staten Island one.
But it's true.
That came directly from Pete Davidson.
But that also me, right? So also just say you hate it all the time, like. And,
oh yeah,
and like look
I
miserable.
actually did say that, and like I would always be like, if my mom spoke to me, I would give her one word responses.
Yeah.
Like it was clear that I was not okay in the fucking brain.
Exactly.
And that I was like indica up constantly.
Like you should just get anger issues if you're in school, and then like or fake it if you don't actually have it, and then like when your parents talk, you just be mad. So when you drop out, they'll be like, "Thank God, my kid's not gonna be fucking
He's
mad
gonna be
anymore."
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
So
Nice.
that's those are some good ways to soft launch. How did you, well, don't do it over the phone. I think that's
Yeah, I did it. No, my mom took it so
yeah.
unbelievably fucking well. But
You might not get that lucky.
Yeah, you might. I don't know. I got insanely lucky with that one. And last year, when in the first part of dropped out of college to pursue content full time, you said, and we all mutually agreed. Juno was there for that episode as well. We all mutually agreed that everything always works out in the end. Do you still believe that? That everything always works out?
No, I'm
Do
more
you still believe
self-aware.
that?
No, I don't. Everything always works out in the end if you have money. If you're born, like, if you are privileged, everything will always work out. But, like, you think everything works out for that method?
Nope.
You think everything works out for, like the person that's, like, has no money and is, like, living paycheck to paycheck and accidentally knocked a guy, like, knocked a girl up. I don't know why I said guy. You know?
The queer baiting.
Oh, yeah,
much.
exactly. I'm so woke for the LGBTs, guys.
So your mindset's completely changed.
Yeah, mine's completely changed.
It doesn't work
You
out.
think so?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't. I think in the end it could make sense.
Yeah.
But because I never thought I would drop out, and now it just seems like, damn, I could not have done this. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see it another way. You know what I mean?
So you think it worked out in this scenario? Well, we'll see. I mean, you're happy. I think if you're happy, it means it worked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be unhappy if I have to if this fails though a little bit. No lie.
Then we just go again. We just keep making new shit. We're gonna pop up eventually,
Dude.
Eventually, right?
I don't know, maybe not. But if you know what, to wrap it up, I would say, if I were to tumble, if I were to go to hell with someone, if I were to jump off into a volcano with someone, if I were to fail, I'd fail with you.
Together.
I would fail with you, brother.
Dude, this would be so funny. We're
When
gonna
we
like
fail.
No. We're gonna be like, oh no, I'm like, oh, I dropped out. Like, we have to make this work. That's what we talk about in this.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it just cuts to us. Would you like a bag for that? Oh, it'll be 25 cents for a bag.
Oh yeah, that'd be 10 cents for the paper cup.
I think it'll work out for me because it's always worked out for me. I think that it'll work out for me because I'm privileged enough for that to happen to me. I do think it'll work out for us. Yeah, 100%.
With this or just in general in life?
In general. I can't guarantee this, but I think it'll work out for us.
Yeah.
100%. I think if we're happy, it worked out. I think if we're happy, then it means it worked out.
Yeah. Are you happy right now?
I think, yeah, once I get my nose fixed, I'll be happy.
Oh, yeah. Wait, dude, your nose has been fucked up for like 6 months
now. I can't breathe, so my head just hurts all the time, which like makes it hard to be happy. But when I get my nose fixed, you guys better fucking watch out, dude. Like,
He's gonna be a demon.
I'm gonna be a demon.
Dude, when he can breathe. Are you afraid are you a mouth breather right now? Because you can't breathe through your nose?
Yeah, sometimes.
Jeez.
Depends.
Are you afraid that's gonna weaken your facial Features because you're beautiful, man. You got to take care of it.
I
You got to take care of your face.
I gotta start mewing. You know mewing?
What's mewing? Isn't it when you bite like a thing?
I don't know. I just keep seeing these things on TikTok. That's like mewing it. Like, you know, Thomas Shelby, like Cillian Murphy does it. And that's why he gets
mewing?
You just like put your tongue at the top of the roof of your mouth. So then like it trains your tongue to be there. So you have a sharper jawline.
Oh, my tongue is always naturally there, but it's because I'm stressed out all the time.
What?
Yeah.
Your tongue doesn't just lie down on the bottom?
No, it's always at the roof of my mouth.
You're always mewing. This guy's mewing right now.
Dude, it's always at the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Dude, that's not normal?
It takes like you have to manually do that. Well,
no, it's for me. It's always on top, dude.
Okay, so put it on the bottom.
Like it's hard. I can't do it.
Okay, now okay, so do it normally. Can you open your mouth? Well, I guess it would change.
Well, if I open my mouth, yeah. But naturally, if my mouth is closed, it's always at the top, like fucking constantly.
That's not normal, dude.
Okay, well, you know
you're
what?
Mewing. That's what you're doing. So that's why you're gonna have a sharp jawline.
Shit.
That's what like it's for. Like people like so your face.
Okay, well, my fucking face naturally.
That's why
mews.
Thomas Shelby mews.
Are you serious,
yeah.
dude? You know, actually, funny story. People think that social media was invented like in the 2000s with MySpace, right?
No, that's a lie.
No. You know who fucking invented social media? The fucking Peaky Blinders. You know that? Did you know that? And they made this one. The first social media account ever made was in where do the Shelby brothers live again?
Birmingham.
But thank you for saying. That's weird. You know that. That's weird. You know that.
I'm good at geography. I actually am. I'm not even.
Okay, what river is next to Laos?
Okay, I don't do Asians.
It's controversial, dude. You're so bad friend pilled. It's insane.
But I can say it.
Okay, you can
That's
say
the
it.
thing.
Actually, I can't even question you.
I
can
know.
say it, huh?
Yeah.
But they made one Instagram account. It was the first ever account ever made, like back in the 1500s.
Peaky Blinders.
What?
Like the
Peaky Blinders.
The Shelby brothers.
Yeah, they made one Instagram account, but they didn't want to go by the Shelby brothers because it would have been too obvious. So they went by a secret name, but I fucking blanked on it. Do you remember what it was? It was in the TV show, I think.
I actually am English, so I'm actually English. I had ancestors in England.
Sure.
Like citizenship wise, not ethnicity.
Oh, okay.
So they actually followed him. It was at BeerSospodcast, BeerSos podcast on peakyblinder.com or whatever.
Yeah, check out the BeerSos podcast to keep up with highlights, lore, and what's going on in the BeerSos fucking world.
It's a good episode, guys.
Yeah, this is great. This is the first video podcast. I hope this doesn't impact the audio podcast, and I also hope it doesn't. The fact that we took a 2-hour break in between recording impacts the episode. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. This probably isn't gonna be great.
Why not?
It's my first time editing one. I have no idea what to fucking do. The thumbnail's gonna look off. Everything's gonna look off.
Okay, the thumbnails are hard, but like you just gotta cut it between. It'll be all right.
We'll see.
I don't think
but
you
yeah,
can fuck that
fucking
up.
We're both dropouts now.
If you also drop out, we're doing a $20 giveaway for the first
No,
person
we're not.
to show
No,
us
we're
proof
not.
that you dropped out.
Actually, okay. Well, the first person, yeah, we'll do the first person.
You can work for us for free, but you get stake in the company.
Yeah.
They can be thumbnail designer,
True. Fuck it. Canva.
but you have to drop out.
No, you have.
That's
to
the requirement.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you need a degree for jobs?
You have to
can't
drop
have
out.
a degree
Yeah.
for this
Okay.
job.
Easy. Let's do it.
BeerSos.